Hi everyone, my name is Natalia. I'm happy to invite you to a Petrykivka painting session, a gentle, creative practice from Ukrainian folk art. Materials for Petrykivka painting. To get started with Petrykivka painting, let's talk about the materials you'll need. First of all, paint. You can use acrylic paint or thick gouache. Both are great for beginners. Start with a basic color set if you're unsure. You'll also need a palette with a flat surface. A disposable palette or even a simple plate works well for mixing paint. For brushes, synthetic ones are perfect. You'll need just 3: a medium thin brush, size 5, a thicker one, size 8, and a very thin brush, size 1. For paper, choose something that is smooth and not too thin. Paper with a weight of 110 to 130 grams per square meter works best and is easy to paint on. Another useful tool is a palette knife. Choose one that feels comfortable in your hand, not too short and not too long. And of course, you may want a pencil and an elastic band. Use whatever you personally feel comfortable working with. Finally, don't forget to prepare water and paper towels for cleaning your brushes and removing excess moisture. Practice transitional brush strokes. The foundation of Petrykivka painting is the transitional brush stroke. Let's practice this stroke together so your movement looks smooth and confident, just like the master demonstrates. Choose a brush that feels comfortable in your hand. Using a palette knife, place the paint colors separately on the palette. You can slightly mix the paint until it reaches a creamy consistency. Now begin dipping the brush into the paint. Pay attention to the color loading. The main color, for example, yellow, should be picked up generously. The secondary color, for example, red, is added lightly, using just the tip of the same brush. Start painting the petal by moving the brush from the top to the bottom. Press the brush gently in the middle of the stroke, then release. The petal can be straight, curved, or slightly twisted. It all depends on the flower you want to create. Remember to clean the palette knife and wash your brushes regularly so the colors stay clean and don't mix unintentionally. Next, we move on to one of the most important elements of Petrykivka painting, the onion technique. It's called the onion because the flower shape resembles an onion cut in half. This technique is the foundation for many different flowers and buds. Some artists begin with light pencil sketches to plan the composition, while others work freely without using a pencil at all. The onion shape is built symmetrically. Each petal is painted one at a time, placed next to the previous one, not overlapping. Every new arc of the onion starts slightly lower than the previous one, but all strokes end at the same central point. Notice that the strokes are still based on the transitional brush stroke. In the center of the flower, place the shortest connecting stroke. Then move on to the side petals, similar to dahlia petals. These petals are gently curved and finish at the same point where all the petals meet. The tip of each petal playfully turns upward, giving the flower a lively character. Now let's create a full onion flower composition. Since this is a practice exercise, it's helpful to start with a light sketch of the flower. You can paint directly over the sketch or paint alongside it, whichever feels easier for you. For the main flower, choose yellow as the base color. Add a small amount of green to create a transitional stroke on the petals. Using a thin brush and a different color, paint the additional details and the stem. To paint the large side leaf, start at the base and move from top to bottom. Layer the strokes next to each other, not on top of one another. Remember the transitional stroke every time you paint. Load the brush with more of the main color, then dip just the tip of the brush into the secondary color. In this video, the main color is yellow and the secondary color is burgundy. Finally, add small decorative elements to give the painting richness and balance. Additional leaves can be painted from bottom to top, gently pressing the brush as you move upward. This step is about forming the complete floral design in the Petrykivka style. Use a gentle pencil sketch to guide the composition. After that, gently erase the lines so they stay soft and don't distract from the painting. Start with the large flowers. They set the main structure of the composition. Then gradually add smaller flowers and decorative details. We use the same basic onion stroke technique to paint the flowers, building the shape step by step. Important to remember, in Petrykivka painting, flowers should never look like they are floating in the air. Each flower must have a stem that connects it to the rest of the composition, along with leaves. This connection creates balance, movement, and harmony in the floral design. Thank you for watching this video. We wish you good luck and lots of inspiration in your creative work. Keep practicing and enjoy the process.